Ruto says the East African heads of state have resolved to back Azimio leader Raila Odinga's candidature to the African Union Commission, a crucial step for the Azimio leader. The president, who addressed the plenary sitting of the East Africa Legislative Assembly here in Nairobi, said the move arose after consultations with his fellow heads of state. Azimio coalition leader Raila Odinga is expected to kick off a continental shuttle diplomacy to secure the vote early next year, which requires one to get a two-thirds majority.
Good morning, General. How are you?
President William Ruto's affirmation that East African heads of state have resolved to support Azimio leader Raila Odinga's candidature for the AUC post is not only a major win for the Azimio leader, but a statement that Kenya and East Africa are leaving nothing to chance to clinch the seat early next year.
We have sat down in the spirit of the East African community. We have consulted as heads of state from the East African community together, and we have agreed to sponsor one candidate as East Africans. As East Africans, because that is the strength of our community.
The president's announcement on East Africa's unity is a departure from the 2017 election that saw Uganda, Djibouti and Burundi refuse to vote for former CS Amina Mohamed after 7 rounds of voting, a move that cost the taxpayer $3.5 million or 500 million Kenya shillings after 3 months of intensive campaigns.
We can do things together, and we can consult amongst one another. So it speaks to the spirit of the leadership that is being provided by our region.
Odinga, who chaired the Azimio summit on Tuesday, is expected to kick off an intensive lobbying campaign to win the continent's other regional blocs, and is expected to face off with former Somalia Foreign Affairs Minister Fawzia Adam, who has declared her bid publicly so far.
I'll be going to not just Rwanda, I'll be going to many other African countries, and just watch this piece. I need to talk to many leaders across the continent, because you know that a candidate to be successful must get two-thirds physically, first round or second round. If you don't get two-thirds, then you're not elected. So I have to dialogue with virtually all leadership of the continent.
Caught between politics at home and campaigning for the Africa Union chairmanship bid, Odinga will be navigating an unfamiliar terrain as he solicits for government support, which is now guaranteed. The government, which will nominate Odinga, has initiated a multi-pronged lobbying campaign, with Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi meeting African diplomatic corps on Monday to campaign for Odinga. Ahead of May, when candidates are expected to have submitted their papers, the African Union tells member states to nominate former heads of state and foreign ministers and Africans who have excelled at statecraft. Potential candidates must also have a master's degree and doctorate in law or economics and diplomacy as well, and a proven leadership record. Voting is by secret ballot, and the winning candidate, elected for a 4-year renewable term only once, must garner a 2/3 majority vote. Apul Kamau, TV 47.